Yo! I'm Game Guy. It's time for more Let's Play Kirby Superstar Ultra. We're gonna go play the Dana Blade. Blade, Dana Blade. Dana Blade. Dooba Blade. Oh no, he's disrupted the crops. That's terrible! How dare he! Whoever he is! Oh no, those stupid flowers. I hate those guys. They're dumb. Oh, well, Kirby's sleeping. Oh no! Something happened. Oh no! Kirby can now be Isaac Newton! Hooray! Oops, well, I guess we've learned that mountains can be cut in half by birds. Because, that makes sense. Well, at least the flowers are dead. I'm alright with that, because those guys suck. Okay, so this game, it kind of has like a little world map going on. There's a little world map. Just this nice little world map going on here. Ow, you have like perfect aim suddenly, somehow. Back to the more regular gameplay here, huh? You know, instead of minigame palooza that was last time. I mean, those were fun, but, you know, it's always nice to get back to, you know, just normality, I guess you could say. Let's see, this one, oh, now if you stand near an enemy, you can do the final cutter. People might be familiar with that. Also, when you're in the water, you kind of swim around and shoot little water things. I'm not really sure what those are exactly. Like, I suppose it's just some sort of breath of air or something. I don't know. Just blowing bubbles and things. And there's a fat guy down there. Stupid fat guy hoarding all the hot dogs and candy. What do you think you're doing, sir? Well, I wanted a new ability anyway, because Cutter was kind of wearing itself thin. You know, I don't need to use the same ability over and over again. Gosh, like, that's just silly. Besides, if I use the beam ability in this room, I can get all this stuff. Namely, that 1-up. Whatever the heck it does. But that's beside the point. The point is, we must climb ladders. Ladders will lead us to riches beyond our wildest dreams. Let's just ignore the gems in the background, because those are obviously worthless. Clearly. So let's see. Enemies. A door. Just observations, I guess. That's all my commentary is going to be. Sword ability is interesting because it can be used in the water. This is useful in certain puzzles that may show up later. But for right now, sword ability is kind of weird because really all it is it's like shooting a sword laser and then a bunch of weird swords. Like, you would think sword ability would just be like simply a swing, but for some reason they made it like a projectile attack. I don't know. You can't even, like, do a sword dive like you can in later games. I don't know. I don't like sword ability as much as most people. At least not in this game. I mean, in this game, it's just kind of annoying, really. That's how I feel. Everybody seems to like sword for some reason, but flowers are stupid, so that is a thing. There's an ability there that I could have gotten if I wanted to, but instead I chose to not get it. Oh, I can do a downward stab. It just didn't work the first time for reasons. There's tons of food down here if you want, and there's another flower guy. He's pretty cool. I'm just gonna go ahead and kill everybody. Everybody in the world needs to die right now, 'cause I said so. Bomb guy, you can die too. 'Cause that seems like the thing to do. There we go, I stabbed the ground. It deserved it. Oh no, a mini-boss! Never fought one of these before. I'm gonna completely destroy you from midair, sir. You have an ability that I might enjoy. The cook ability! One of the many abilities in this game that's just a one-shot ability. So, you use it, and it's gone. But in this case, you get to make some nice, delicious metal guy soup. Which turns into cherries in a cookie, I guess. But, you know, it's just something that happens. Also, the Kirby Cannon game! Oh, look at me, just throwing a bunch of enemies all over the place. If I were playing this on a 3DS, I'd think it would be in 3D. Except I am playing this on a 3DS, but it's not in 3D, because, I don't know. For some reason, the DS games didn't think of 3D yet. What's wrong with them? Gosh. Seriously, what's wrong with them? This song here, I'm gonna, like, talk completely over it throughout the video, but I like this song. This is one of those songs that's just like, oh man, I love this song. Don't go in this door, it's a trap, which is why I'm gonna go into this door. Oh no, mini-bosses all up in this place. I can juggle a guy. Except this other guy kind of chased me, so I had to stop. Mr. Guy, can I juggle you? I want to juggle you. Can you be juggled? No, because you're probably gonna die. Oops, I kind of picked you up and threw you away. That's a thing I can do. So, in case you wanted to know, that is a trap. And in order to get down here, you need to have an ability that has a downward directional attack of some kind. Which Parasol has, but I kind of have to, like, fit in the hole. Somehow. Some way. There might have been easier ways to do that. I don't actually know. This guy, he's the ninja guy. Ninjas are fun because they can shoot shurikens all over the place. And they stick to walls. Because, I don't know. Why not have that ability? Oh man, a 1-up. Yay! I don't know what it does, but it's there! Worth noting that if you, like, keep flying forever, you might have noticed that I kind of fly slower over time. Also, thank you, sir. You can, like, die now. You didn't need to pick me up and throw me. That was just kind of rude of you. Ninja is not really one of my favorite abilities, simply because Pineapple just laid a bomb in front of me, and I just find that scary. Pineapple, stop. Serious. You're just weird, okay? You're just weird. Meanwhile, over here, this guy. The mirror ability. Probably one of the... It's not really weird, but it kind of has reflective properties, which would make more sense. Well, I can also do that, because that makes sense. Like, well, if I didn't kill everything literally in sight, I could reflect things back at them, but, mirror's kind of powerful that way. Also, up here, a big button with which to put my butt upon. Oh man, this game has secret exits, guys. Well, not really secret exits, but they're secret levels regardless, which aren't really levels either. So, realistically, I'm just lying to you all over the place. It is a thing I can do, you know. See, look, I can reflect things. See, look at that. I reflected that back at a guy. He died a little bit. Something else I haven't actually mentioned is that there are auto-scrolling parts, but also you can shield with the L and R buttons. The mirror ability in particular has a completely reflective shield. I think you're, like, practically invulnerable to things with this shield on. Most shields will actually make you take damage anyway, but it's very, very minuscule. Like, if the game actually had a numbered health system, it would basically take 1 damage. Because most attacks you get hit by actually would take more than 1 damage in that sort of system, but, you know. Meanwhile, I can fly away and blow up the castle, because it seemed like the thing to do. Also, sometimes when you kill a mirror guy, he just kind of comes back. Because he's a little cheater pants like that. Mr. Guy, the wheel. I've already had the wheel ability during a certain race, but I feel like now is the time to use it again. Can I jump with the wheel ability? No. The A button actually just breaks, and the B button changes back. This thing! Since I didn't explain it before because I didn't have much time, you touch this thing, you get the ability it displays, unless you have that ability already, in which case, obviously, you don't get any. But, you know, this is technically a trap, so get your unknown 1-up thing and get out. Because them spikes, yo, they're gonna, like, harm you or something, and that's bad. The wheel ability in this game is weird, because sometimes it'll do this, like, weird jump thing, and I don't understand how that works, but, it is a thing that happens sometimes in the world. Bonkers gets bonked. It is a thing that will indeed happen one of these days. And now I have the hammer ability. It's an ability that you can use to throw a hammer onto things, because you needed hammers. Hammers just make everything better. If you see a switch like this, hit it with your hammer and, like, completely miss, but it actually does a thing anyway. I didn't like that castle anyway, so I just blew it up. I'm gonna get me some 1-ups. Oh yeah, the Kirby Cannon Brigade! Look at me, shoot myself through space and time! The enemies are all collectively named Space and or Time. Their parents were really weird, actually. But, you know. My Kirby dance is slightly less impressive when there's only one of me. Also, there's an E! Not an E! Oh no, an enemy of some kind! Why are you here, guy? What do you think you're doing trying to be in this realmscape? That's a bad place for you to be. Gosh. Basically, if you touch that guy in the overworld, you'll go into a fight with him automatically. That's how that works. This level here isn't really a level, because all it is just a room where you can get, like, a whole bunch of abilities. Also, there's enemies for you to practice on, because I don't know. We needed like a torture chamber of sorts. Is there an ability here that we haven't seen yet? Well, this is literally the only one, so Plasma it is! Another kind of overpowered ability, because, you know, gotta show off the best of the best, you know? We're going to Cocoa Cave. Can't believe how Cocoa for Cocoa Caves I am. You know, just so you know. Dang it, fat guy, move out of my way. Really? Plasma's, like, here the whole time? So, Plasma is an ability where you just kind of spaz around a whole lot, and you just get, like, this little electric shield, which kind of destroys all the enemies as long as you move around a whole lot. Not always, though, because sometimes it doesn't quite work. But when you press the B button to attack, the amount of movement you've made recently will actually turn into damage and stuff, if that makes any sense at all. Oh no, there's a 1-up in here and a bunch of fat guys. How will I survive? By releasing them all. Yay! I can release all the wall-riding fat guys. Okay, so I need to get up here to get this, and can I get down below somehow? Looks like the only way to get down below is to do this! I got myself a Maxim Tomato. I am, like, sufficiently jealous with myself. I believe... Wow, see, like, the fully charged plasma thing doesn't even kill that guy. That guy has a lot of health for, like, no reason in particular. Actually, this little electric shield thing doesn't really help a whole lot, but it helps some, because a lot of times all it'll do is, like, just knock enemies back a little bit. Like, pretty much you're better off usually just firing whatever you've got going on, you know? See, look at that. That guy died. I can't believe that guy died. What a loser. How could he have died? Why did you die, sir? Dying is bad. I'm gonna go ahead and switch to this ability, the Plasma ability. We've never used the Plasma ability before. Never, ever, have we ever. But no, the Stone ability. The Stone ability will be useful here, because we can ride like a fist down the slide. Very slowly. This ability, on the other hand, is completely different. It's the Yo-Yo ability, yo! We get to go down here and have a good time. Not to be confused with yogurt. That food is flying, the 1-ups are not. 1-ups can't fly. I am learning more and more about these things every day. The Yo-Yo ability is interesting because it's kind of like this weird projectile type thing. Lava, by the way, is now in block form, but it still hurts, so don't touch it. Okay, just so we're clear. Oh man, I finally get to have the ice ability. Eventually. It seems I get hit every time I try to, though, so it's sort of like, man, I don't even know what to do. So ice ability is kind of, one of those abilities that does various things when you do other stuff, pretty much like all the other abilities in the game. It's similar to fire, except you can't really, like, aim it, I think. Also, that is the express skate thing. I don't know what it actually is, but it just kind of pushes you a whole lot. You know, it's pretty great. Oh no, I ran into a wall! Wall, why? Why would you do such a thing to me, Wall? That's so rude of you. I'm gonna blast through the past and also the future. Because Kirby can do that, yo. Oh, wait, I don't have the yo-yo ability anymore. I don't need to say yo. Gosh, I gotta get with the times. I gotta be hip. I gotta breathe ice on this guy here. Mr. Bugsy, you are a bug, and therefore I'm going to eat you. I have now eaten you. Suplex is kind of like this game's throw ability. I don't... You know, it's kind of there. The Kirby Brigade is here to say, hi, I'm the Kirby Brigade. How are you? The Kirby Brigade... I got 3 1-ups because I got the... Well, it wasn't really the maximum cannon thing. You could tell it was maximum if it were, like, flashing white, but it was not. And therefore, it was not maximum. Gosh. Next time, I think we're going to finish this game off. Some of these episodes might be short, just, you know, warning you. So, yeah. I will see you later, and goodbye, dear friends. Kirby's just gonna sit here and practice his dancing.